What's up, gentlemen? So I think one of the big misconceptions that a lot of guys have is that if you're confident, this means that you don't have insecurities. When the truth is that even the most confident men out there have things that they're a little bit weird or insecure about. And so today, what I want to do is actually go over some of the most common insecurities that we as men face, but I also want to teach you and tell you how to fix them. Number one, we're going to talk about height, right? Because height is one of the biggest confidence killers in men, right? And it breaks my heart, if I'm being honest, because I meet so many amazing dudes that treat their height like some type of handicap or deformity, when the truth is there's nothing wrong with being a little bit shorter or shorter than average. But what you can do in order to maximize your perceived visual height, boots. Gentlemen, if you're a short dude, you already are probably doing it, but boots are amazing because they're literally going to give you an extra 2 inches of height. Boots are a must-have for every short dude. Something else I want you to do is dress in more monochromatic looks, right? Dark top, dark bottom. It's going to elongate your physique, making you look a bit taller. Also, your hairstyle, instead of going round and soft, go with something that's going to give you a little bit extra height. Something else I want you to do is lose weight. If you're heavy or overweight, this is actually going to make you look shorter. If your body fat's in check, you look taller. Which brings me to the second insecurity we got to talk about, and that is your body. All right, so here's the deal. I do not want to hear any excuses as to why you can't, you wouldn't, you don't want to get in shape. If you are somebody that is weird about taking their shirt off or getting naked with the lights on, you got to fix it, because life is way too short not to walk around your house naked and be like, yo, mama, what's up? You want some of this now? Exactly. I'll give it to you in a second. After I drop alpha one of these, drop it. It helps the algorithm and tells the algorithm to suck it. All right, so here's the deal. Your body, that beautiful, sexy ass body of yours, if you are not cool taking your shirt off at the beach, or you're not cool getting naked and just walking around your house with your spicy senorita there with the lights on, if you're weird about that, or you don't do it, or you're like, no baby, you're right, that's not sexy, it's not hot. It's also preventable, right? It's the one thing that you can absolutely control. Now, does it mean you need to be disciplined? Yes. Is it worth it? The answer is fuck yes! Nothing, literally nothing will change your life like being confident and happy with your physique. Now, does this mean you're gonna have a perfect body or you're never gonna be weird about your body? The answer is no. I have a decent body, but I'm still insecure about the fact that I got small calves. Now, in terms of some other little tips and tricks in terms of aesthetic, remove or reduce the amount of body hair you have. It's gonna make you look leaner. Also, get a tan, because a tan body looks better than a pasty white chubby body. Also, make sure you're drinking a gallon of lemon water a day. The reason it's cloudy is because of lemon. Now, lemon is going to help flush the body and help you reduce the amount of subcutaneous water you're actually retaining. Simultaneously, it's going to make your face more chiseled, angular, and sexy. Which brings me to the third biggest insecurity, and that is your face, right? You're not happy with your face. The number one thing you can do, gentlemen, is to grow some facial hair. It's the great equalizer. Women have makeup, right? Every single woman looks better with a little smoky eye. A beard and facial hair do the exact same thing for dudes, right? It guarantees you to look more attractive. The other thing facial hair is going to do is help strengthen your jaw, even if your jaw is a little teeny weeny bit weak. Facial hair also is going to help balance your face. And if you're losing your hair, guys, it's also going to help keep people's attention on your eyes, right? Because unfortunately, what happens when you are losing your hair, people tend to drift up. They will follow your hairline up. And so if it's receding or if you're bald, gentlemen, facial hair is a great way to counterbalance it. Which brings me to number 4, big number 4, and that is hair loss. So here's the crazy thing about hair loss. It kills your confidence, but it's totally treatable. So why wouldn't you treat it? I'm not saying that guys that lose their hair and are just like, yo, I'm going to own it, right? Don't look amazing. You can totally look amazing. Facial hair helps with that. But for me, I'm not that guy. I want my hair. I love my hair. I look better with hair. And if you're like me and you don't want to lose your hair, or you started to lose it and you want your real hair back, I want you to hit that special link down below and go see my boys over at Bosley. That link is special. If you hit that link and go through there, you're going to be able to download the completely free guide to hair loss and hair restoration. You also are going to get a completely free $250 Bosley gift card, which means if after reviewing the material you call, you make an appointment to go in and sit down with their amazing counselors to talk about you and your hair, you can actually use that $250 at Bosley for one of their services. Bosley's literally been in the hair loss business for over 45 years. What does this mean and why is this important? Because when it comes to restoring your hair or helping you keep it, experience matters. Because you don't want to trust your hair or the procedures to somebody who's just getting started? Are you kidding me? I cannot say enough amazing things about Bosley. Now, a lot of you guys might have seen the actual television commercials that I've been in for Bosley. There's never been a time that I've allowed companies to actually utilize me for their ads. Bosley is the exception, and the reason is because I believe in them and their company, their mission, and what they're doing for men in terms of confidence more than any other company I've ever worked for. Gentlemen, trust Bosley. I do. Hit that link down below. Grab the completely free info kit, right? It's going to go over the various treatment options in terms of hair loss. Even if you're not losing your hair right now, you may. Whether or not you're completely bald or you're just starting to lose it, Bosley has a solution for you at any, hear me when I say that, any stage of hair loss. But the one thing I don't want you to do is wait, because the longer you wait, the more you stick your head in the sand and just try to cover it up or deny the fact that those hairs that you're finding in the sink or in the toilet or in the shower or on your pillow are just natural or normal. It's normal shedding. It may be, but it probably isn't. And I want you to go and do something about it before you lose more hair. Gentlemen, Bosley is the best in the business. Do you think these guys are happy they went to Bosley? Hell yeah, they are. They look amazing. The next biggest, or I should say smallest, insecurity the guy's face is about, what? Big Al, exactly. Or you don't have a big Al. Or you think it's not big because you watch the movies and you're like, damn, I'm deformed. Size doesn't matter, right? I know, you've heard that too. So have I. I think it does to some women more than others, definitely, right? Just like you might like bigger boobs and other dudes might not even care, like whatever. As long as you got nipples, I'm cool. But to most, I'd say probably like 80% of Spicy City readers like whatever. As long as that bad boy works, make it happen, baby. I don't need you to be 27 inches of twisted steel and sex appeal. No, sir. But how are you going to maximize Big Al's perceived girth and dimension? Girth. That's a funny word. Manscaped, gentlemen. Trim the bush to make Big Al mas grande. If you're rocking a big man bush, of course, Al's going to look itty bitty. Something else I need you to do is lose fat. If you are somebody that is a little bit overweight, right, you're carrying a few extra lbs down in the pubic region, it's actually going to make Al smaller. Here's Al, here's your body. As you gain fat, look what happens exactly. Al starts getting little weeny, little tiny weeny, right? You lose weight, boom, he gets gigantic. Something else you can do that I have done, and it's amazing, is L-arginine. It's a natural amino acid that basically improves the nitric oxide action, which is going to make Al big, strong, and awesome like you've never experienced awesome. Since we're talking about Al and your relationship, we got to talk about the next biggest insecurity that a lot of guys face, and that is relationship insecurity, right? We get weird. We think that maybe the person we're with doesn't want to be with us, or we're not good enough, or she doesn't love us, or she's going to cheat on us, right? That's what a lot of guys are fearful of. And unfortunately, relationship insecurity can manifest in a lot of really unhealthy, productive ways, which in turn will actually make your relationship worse and possibly end, right? Snooping, horrible, right? If you don't trust the person you're with, you cannot be with them. Or you got to figure out why. Why are you weird? Why are you insecure? Is she giving you reason to feel insecure, or like she's about to cheat, or what is it? What I would recommend is be present, right? Do not worry about things you cannot control. A cheater is a cheater. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat on you no matter what you do. And the last thing I want to talk about, something that I mentioned briefly earlier in the video that I struggled with in terms of insecurity, and that is money, finances, right? I think that we see all these people on social media killing it, right? Or our friends that are killing it or driving, whatever. When the truth is, you are not seeing the full picture. What you can work on, what you can focus on is you and your financial situation, right? Live below your means. Set a budget. If you need more money because you want nice stuff, that's fine. The internet has literally changed the game in terms of entrepreneurship or side hustles or investing. Not recommend you do is pay somebody to take their course or their seminar, thousands of dollars, in order for them to teach you how to do X, Y, and Z. Every single thing that they're going to tell you is out there for free. Lots of free information out there online. Do some Google searches, do some research, but do not give them money, because honestly, the only thing they figured out is how to convince you to spend your hard-earned cash on them, when the truth is you can do the same thing for yourself with a little hard work and research. Find a career, find something that you love, update your resume, and go after your dreams.